Hi, I'm Donna Drake.
And I'm Alyssa DeLillo.
And on this Live It Up, we've got a special behind-the-scenes look at what?
WILLiFEST 2011.
That's right, lots of fun behind-the-scenes looks at celebrity interviews, filmmakers, community leaders, all that's WILLiFEST, all that's great. And you were on the red carpet for opening night. How was that?
It was amazing. We had filmmakers, actors, actresses, you name it, they were there opening night.
Check it out.
On behalf of Congresswoman Nia Velasquez, welcome to the North Brooklyn community, welcome to Williamsburg, welcome to the international, national, and most eclectic neighborhood in New York City. Thank you.
Film Festival, the Sundance Film Festival. They all should be worried because the Williamsburg International Film Festival is on the map for the second year in a row. WILLiFEST will be showing movies all over the hipster capital of the universe, Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
So we've got the co-founder of WILLiFEST, Robin Adams, here, as well as Greg Midnick and Matt Livingston Johnson. These guys made a movie named The Coop, and it's going to be playing at your film festival.
That's right. All right, Robin.
You're psychotic!
But the truth of the matter is I just never found anybody I wanted to marry. Yet.
Do something!
So what does the phrase true bromance stand for? What does it mean?
Well, the film is about the absurd advice we receive from our friends and family when we fall madly in love. And that journey takes place between two men, Devon Rattray, who you may remember from Buzz in Home Alone, and myself, the director. And we go on a demented odyssey across America to find out the true meaning of love.
Ah, and did you discover the answer, or do we have to wait to see the film?
You do have to wait to see the film, yeah. But, you know, this is Live It Up, and better to have loved and lost than not to have loved at all.
Absolutely.
And the film is about love and how to really live it up, we need to put ourselves in chaos and never say no to love.
Oh, I love that.
I'm in love with... It's our Secretary of State. I'm in love with Condoleezza Rice.
I swear to God, I thought you were going to say Madeleine Albright.
I went from Alabama, where she was born. I'm going over to Denver, where she grew up. And then I'm going to Washington, D.C. And there, I'm going to meet her.
I have a key to get in this building.
Are you the gatekeeper?
Would you like to join me to be free? Come on.
Shh.
'Cause you're my Condoleezza once.
Did you have challenges on this set during the 48 days you said?
Well, our biggest challenge is we got $600,000 from Discovery. 1 week before shooting, we got a call that they were pulling out of the deal because Karl Rove Bush's chief advisor had taken the CEO of Discovery out to lunch and said, this would be bad for your good relations with government if you proceed. So we lost our funding 1 week before shooting. Everything was booked. That was the worst day of my life. I had to go to all the team and say, I can't pay you. And almost all of them agreed to do it on a deferred basis, and we went ahead and made it. Rice tried to stop the film. I guess she was frightened of love. She did say no to love. But we tried to get to her. We sang outside the White House. This film is the first musical ever shot outside the White House. We were not taking no for an answer. We were going to win her heart.
I love that determination in you. That's fantastic.
I saw the trailer for this movie and it looks like a totally hilarious and crazy movie. Can you tell me about it?
Well, you kind of nailed it on the head. It's certainly one of the most unique films that you're going to sit through. It's certainly one of the craziest films that we ever developed, and it's a swirling, sweeping plot that keeps you just wondering what exactly is happening next and if it's actually happening. Which I had several surreal moments like that on the film itself, wondering, is this really happening? Am I really being mirrored by Secret Service men? Like, am I going to get my director deported?
That would definitely not be a good thing.
Oh yeah, no. That was there were some very strange moments in the film, and matched by of course the sincerity and the dedication of the crew and the cast, which we did this whole thing on a very tight schedule, and while we were running from the State Department security forces.
Speaking of State Department security forces, I know Condoleezza Rice is in this movie, right?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that right now.
I just want to know how on earth you pulled that off.
Well, you know, if you are sincere and if you're determined and you have a cause and you are just this side of sane, then you can try and convince anyone to do just about anything for free. It's just a testimony to what people do to get in front of cameras, you know? I mean, look at this. I'll do anything just to be in front of the camera here. How you doing? Here, wait.
You're like in the FaceTime right now. Just you.
Drink this in. Drink it in.
Ooh la la.
New York City, home to movers, shakers, dream makers, and every piece of trash in between.
New York. New York. No doubt. New York. No doubt.
I'm sorry. Can I do that again one more time?
New York City. New York, New York.
I hope that you peel what's in my mouth.
Councilmember Reina. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. And how do you feel about there being a big film festival in Williamsburg, Brooklyn?
Well, this is an exciting time for Williamsburg, especially for families and young folks who have always dreamed of the red carpet feeling in their own hometown. And I, being a native of Williamsburg, I was born and raised in this community. This is very exciting, and I cannot tell you how profound it is to have people like Michael and Robin, who have really invested so much time and effort. He has a great team. They both have just evolved this venue, and we are competing with the Tribeca Film Festival, and this will be the venue where everyone internationally will want to come to.
I think this one's a lot cooler.
I think so too.
I think it's fun and hip. Ruthie Levy. Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Welcome to the film festival. And you directed the video Saltwater Jackie, which features what band?
Dirty Names.
Dirty Names. Okay, and what kind of music, what kind of sound do they have?
I would classify it or categorize it as being kind of old school rock and roll.
Okay.
With like a little bit of a modern twist to it.
And now what is their involvement in the Williamsburg Film Festival?
Well, they're involved in the festival because the music video was an official selection of the festival. So one of the band members is with me, and he's representing the band who are from Maryland.
Great. And are there any films that you guys, aside from your music, that you're eager to see in the festival?
I'm very excited to see the film Hated. Which is interesting because they actually put our music video, they blocked it with that film, which is about a band, and it looks really well made, so I'm excited.
That's fantastic. It's a great little like mashup.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't think they could hate you now, did you? You didn't think they could hate you now, did you? Oh, but they hate you cause you're guilty and you didn't think they could hate you now, did you? You didn't think they could hate you, did you? Why would you think they would hate you now, would you? Oh, but
What happened to 4 weeks of love? Huh?
Oh, but they hate you. Make no mistake, they hate you.
Tell us about Hate It. We got to talk behind the scenes while we're eating lunch and everything. This is an amazing film. Go.
Well, the whole story behind it is I met the writer 10 years ago here in New York on September 9th. I was having a screening of a short film that I made, and I hit it off with the writer. We talked about making a movie together, hung out on September 9th, and then of course September 11th happened, and you know, that bonded us together, and I went back to LA. I made my first movie. She wrote the script, and eventually, 10 years later, we're here in New York showing the film at the Williamsburg Film Festival.
Well, you know, I'm 37 years old. I currently own 4 supermarkets, and this is my newest one in Williamsburg. And everybody likes the store, and you could check us out online, and you can see what the people are talking about us. They love that we're here. We're the only supermarket in the area that we have everything for them.
Now, what makes Food Town so great?
It's really good because we're customer service oriented, and on top of it, we take care of all type of customers. We offer organics, conventional, and the highest quality produce and groceries that you can find out there. So we compete with everybody else, the conventional grocery stores and the specialty grocery stores.
You seem really happy that you came over here.
Yeah, it's a great environment. You know, we're trying to build this new store. We're new to the neighborhood, and we want to introduce ourselves to the neighborhood.
Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up a little bit more. I wanted this to be special, something raw than any other rhyme you heard me spit before. D-O-U-G-E fresh, top of the line, son, can't see less.
Donna Drake. I'm here at the WILLiFEST on the red carpet for an amazing film. It's called You're Nobody Until Somebody Kills You. So we're going to have a behind the scenes look at some of the actors, the director. It's going to be fun, so stay tuned.
It's my first feature debut.
So I can understand you being very excited about this. So how did you get into the festival and how did this come to be?
Well, I got involved with Locomotive, Distribution and Definition 6, and they have a great relationship with the festival, and they thought it would be a perfect send-out for the film, being that I'm a Brooklyn boy myself.
Yeah, so that must feel really good.
It feels good. Little butterflies, but it feels good.
The good butterflies.
The good butterflies, yeah.
You know, it's a really, really great film, and you wrote it as a trilogy.
Yeah, I wrote
it
as a trilogy.
You kind of left a little bit of intrigue at the end, so there's always more.
Yes, I mean, I'm a big Scream fan. I love the trilogy, and I wanted to do a hip-hop film in the same vein that stayed true to the genre. You know, so I think it'll be fun, and we can change it up a little for part 2.
I like it, and your cast was great. You did a wonderful job. I wish I could spend more time with you, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
Michael Pickney, sometimes known as Boogie. Boogie Vision, right? Boogie Vision.
Yeah.
Thank you again. Thank you so much. Best of luck to you always.
Thank you.
This is from Atlanta, Georgia. Gringo Star!
It hadn't been tough touring as long as they have. They toured a lot. You can tell they're really passionate about it. They didn't give up. Like a lot of bands would have just given up.
When people label them the hardest working band, it is a reflection of how many shows they play.
A band comes along like that every so often.
What do you think about the show, sir?
I wasn't born yet when the people used to play like that, which bless them.
I hadn't seen nothing like it before. They were fantastic.
I loved them.
Awesome. So good.
Brilliant.
We were just hoping to get to come to Europe. It's just that door or window that we've been waiting to open up for us.
Single star from Atlanta, Georgia. Hi. Hey.
This is almost like going back to the 60s and being out there and connecting with your audience. That's what music's all about.
We went from playing to 1,000 people in a premier venue in Cologne to playing a club with about 15 people.
It's hard to break through to people. It's not going to be perfect every time. And I mean, it's hard to play a good show when you're sleeping in a car. It's hard to play a good show when you haven't eaten.
I literally don't have any money.
I don't know why no one's really grabbed them yet.
It's just a matter of being in the right place at the right time, isn't it?
It can't always just grow organically, no matter how romantic that might sound.
Grassroots, building. Which the only way to do that is to do it.
I hope that they can see what they're doing now is already it's a success in itself. I mean, I know they come back to Atlanta and wash dishes.
I don't think that's any reason to give it up because I think you deserve more.
Our whole lives have been dedicated to this project.
Everybody, give it up for Gringo Star!
These are the stars of the future, and it's on film.
So hurry up and wait. Did you have fun doing it?
Oh, it was a blast. You know, I went into it, well, I didn't really know what I was getting into. I needed another project. We'd seen the band play live in Dallas. They opened up for another band I was filming, and I was just blown away. I mean, I'd never seen anything like these guys before. Just very talented rock group. And then the next week we went down to Southwest in Austin, and I met up with the guys. We ended up shooting a music video, and they said, yeah, we're going to Europe for the first time in 3 weeks. And I said, that's my movie. So we, you know, ran around, raised enough money to get over there, and just dove in, you know. So it was crazy, but it's probably, you know, the coolest thing I've ever done for sure.
My name is Robin Kasner. I'm 33 years old.
I was born fabulous.
And I'm a publicist. Which celebrities were you interested in coming? I own Hot PR, one of the top beauty PR firms in the country.
I live a very fabulous lifestyle, and I love to share that with a special guy.
I was recently featured on Bravo's Millionaire Matchmaker, which then became the most popular episode of the season. It made the Millionaire Matchmaker a trending topic on Twitter for the first time ever.
Bravo's Millionaire Matchmaker recently featured one of these lonely, wealthy ladies who puts it all out there. There's all these guys here. They're all for me. I love football. Will you tackle me?
Absolutely.
Anthony said he would tackle me, which I actually really enjoyed because I love a guy who tackled me. What do you do?
I'm a plumber, actually.
I love plumbers.
I'm hugging a lot of toilets during the day.
I love that. I want to have sex with you. I'm just surprised she was so direct. Maybe it had to do with the 6 boxes of Chardonnay she just sucked down.
How do you feel about there being a film festival in Williamsburg, Brooklyn?
I think it's so great because there's so many artistic people in Williamsburg, and it's just such a great celebration of all the artists that live here, all the filmmakers that live here, and all the art that's created in Williamsburg. So I'm really excited. I'm so happy to be a part of it.
There's 110 movies. There are 4 venues. There are music venues. There are film venues. It gives a chance for young, talented musicians and movie makers to get their stuff seen by the public and by the press and by the buyers for the first time. And they might not have had an opportunity to do that at, say, the Toronto Film Festival or even Tribeca. This really gives them a chance. But that's not just the only thing. There are some really big movies here. I think that Donna Drake from Live It Up is going to do a really fantastic job talking about what's going on here, getting people out there in the television community to hear about it. She's really fantastic. Watch Live It Up. You'll love it.
Thank you so much for being with us, and enjoy.
Thank you very much. Bye.
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 So tell me a little bit about how you started. You actually grew up in Trinidad.
Yes.
And at what age did you come to our country?
I came here when I was 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did you develop? You have such an amazing life story. Can you tell us just a little bit about it?
Okay. Well, when I first came here, I was staying with one of my sisters, and we had like a little misunderstanding, and she kicked me out when I was 14, actually, going on 15. And,
that's not more than a little misunderstanding. That's probably a big one.
Yeah, because I told someone that I didn't like the way she cooked chicken, and they told her, and you know,
that hurt her feelings, and sisters sometimes.
But on top of that, she had some issues with my mom, so I think she kind of held that against my mom's kids, which was me and my other sisters. I just happened to be the one to live with her when I came to the United States.
And so you had nowhere to live?
No. Well, I went to the 2 train, and I stayed there for a while.
So then what happened next? I mean, I'm like such a compelling story. So how did you make it from there to here?
I think what happened was living on the train. I was pretty, a good writer, and just to kind of take me away from what was going on in my life, not having my mom, not having family. I just felt very lonely, so I would write a lot. I would just write. I would write things that didn't even exist. I was living in a nice home with a beautiful family and stuff like that. And when I went back to school to get my GED, my English teacher said, "You wrote these things." Like, she would give us, different subjects and stuff. And she would be like, "You wrote these things?" And I was like, "Yeah, just like it ever happened." And I was like, "No." And then she said, "You need to pick up writing. You're pretty good at it." So I started from there.
And what's your favorite part of your career now? What are some major big things that make you happy that you say, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. This is so amazing to me"?
I think I was really happy to see my videos on MTV, BET, and VH1. I was really excited about that. Yeah.
And then you knew.
Yeah.
And now you'll never have to be on the 2 train.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No,
well, it was lovely to spend time with you. You're such an inspiring woman, and I would love to invite you back because I think you have a really compelling story for our audience. Would you be willing to come back on my show?
I would love to.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Okay,
Thanks.
happy journeys to you always.
Thank you.
That's so great.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to learn more about WILLiFEST, check it out, willifest.com. That's WILLIFEST.com, or as always, liveitup.tv.
Take my hand, come with me, and we'll find better ways to be something much more than we'll see. And we'll live, and we'll grow, taking steps into the unknown. There we will find the essence of life. Welcome to the sunny side of the street. There you will meet someone I'd like you to meet. Her name is Donna Drake. She'll help you celebrate, connect with